So we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 118,254. And we're going to first talk about its short term, then we're going to talk about the long term. Short term is going to be what do we expect in next 2-3 days. Long term is what we expect in next 2-3 weeks. So before we get started, do press that subscribe button unless you have pain in your finger because you shoved it somewhere. Anyway, the overall situation is, as I had described with you yesterday, your area of action is $120,000. It needs to break above $120,000. Only after that you can say that, okay, now it has started the journey towards 130 or 150, whatever your influencers are promising you on Twitter, on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're watching content. All that stuff depends on 120 and how it needs to go above 120 for more than 2 days. Close 2 daily candles above it with their bodies, not the wicks. Then only you can say, okay, now 120 is captured, it can start going up. If it doesn't do it, I think today we did see a glimpse of it. When it dropped towards, just a second, I'll change this to 1 day. Sorry, it was on 3 days. When it dropped today towards 116,788, this drop that happened, it was a bit dramatic in a sense that it dropped from 120,857 to 116,800. It's not that crazy in terms of percentages, but it is scary because you need to understand that people have seen 123 already. It's like you give someone meat and then all of a sudden you switch them to mushrooms. It might taste the same, but it's not the same thing. So I think that that kind of feeling is what is triggering everyone, and I think it will lead to the panic, and that is why 120 is an extremely important area. So that brings us to the case scenario of long term. So on short term, if it doesn't capture 120, I would be expecting it to go down towards 115. Today it made an attempt, didn't go all the way there. But the larger drop in short term would be towards 110. But from long-term perspective, what do we expect? We see a very beautiful structure at 116. If you look at it, you have this one top, then you have a second top. This is the neckline. This is on 4 hours. Now this is a double top structure. We have not completed it, but if it comes down towards this neckline and it goes below this for more than 8 hours, because it is on 4 hours, that will give us a breakdown on this structure. A breakdown on this structure will easily trigger the downward journey towards 110. I know that people would be waiting for 112 because that was the all-time high. But I think that if we are going towards 112, we might as well go towards 110 because that's a psychological area. And that's pretty much it in terms of Bitcoin case scenario. I don't see any upside. For upside, I need 2 daily confirmations. If I'm not seeing that short term 115, but over a few days time, I would be rather looking at 110 as my journey. Weekend is here. Weekend takes away that money of ETF, and ETF money is already for Bitcoin was negative $113 million today. We saw a negative 100 million after quite some time. I posted that in my VIP Telegram as well, and same is the case scenario with Ethereum. I don't know if I'm covering Ethereum today or not, but not that Ethereum was negative, it's just that it was $6-7 million instead of $600 million. So the ETF volume did dramatically dropped, and then on weekend there is no volume. So from all perspectives, if you look at it, I think we are in a pickle. So breaking above 120 is going to be a challenge over the weekend. It's not that it is impossible, it's just that it is highly unlikely. The probability of that is 30%, let me put it like that. And that's pretty much it with Bitcoin. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment And I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.